Now we are going to take a look at the cranial layers model. And as you can see, I plopped this up on the chair so we can get a bit better view. Of course, the lighting isn't all the best. Live action camera work here at work. All right, so taking a look at the cranial layer models. Starting with number 1 up at the very top, of course, that's your skin. This skin layer, the epidermis of the skin, right? In particular, number 2 down here, look at all these little fat deposits, adipose tissue. So that would be the hypodermis. Then we actually get down into this portion here, the skull. So this is part of your cranial bones. Actually, you can see one of the little sutures there, right? Won't tell you which suture that is. You don't need to focus on that for right now. So skin, hypodermis, the cranium, right? Or the skull. Number 9, let's look at the dura mater. On these models, they're German, so they write their 9s like little G's and put a line underneath it. So this is a dura mater, the tough layer, the mother layer, the dura mater. Then right underneath that, you need to know the superior sagittal sinus, number 10. So look in here, this whole fellow in here, that's the superior sagittal sinus, that big blood vessel that we saw on the half head, right? This little fellow over here, remember him? The superior sagittal sinus? There he is, but you can see him now. He's open wide, the superior sagittal sinus. Number 11 is this layer, the lovely pale blue teal colored layer, the arachnoid mater. So that means number 12 then, this one with a web-like structures. Remember, arachnoid means spider. Spiders create web. So where all these web-like structures are, and that's a space in the meningeal layers, we call that the arachnoid, subarachnoid space. Then projecting out through the dura mater into the superior sagittal sinus, we see, here's the number 13 right there, the arachnoid villus. So in this space is where we find the cerebral spinal fluid circulating. The arachnoid villus projects into the superior sagittal sinus, and the spinal fluid, sorry, I had a memory blank there, spinal fluid diffuses out of this into the superior sagittal sinus to be returned to the venous circulation. Then we want to take a look at number 14, pia mater. This little orange line right here. So this brown and white line, we'll get to those in a second. This is the actual brain matter. So you can see how the pia mater is closely adherent to the surface of the cerebral hemisphere. It's almost like you have a piece of cling wrap on top of your brain. Then we take a look at number 16, the cerebral cortex, the outer layer, the gray matter of the brain. Number 17, the white matter of the cerebrum, right? So white matter, of course, means what to us, ladies and gentlemen? This material is myelinated, so this is likely axons, and that's why we have those lines showing up there. The gray matter, of course, is the cell bodies, the dendrites, and the unmyelinated axons. That's why it's called gray matter versus white matter, number 17. And then remember that full cerebelli, There's the full cerebelli. And then number 19, of course here, between the dura mater and the arachnoid mater is the subdural space. So this is your cranial layers model.